Hello, divine creations, divine marvels, children of God. Thanks for dropping by. I felt it is really important for me to make this video. I lead a lot of community hours and I'm really dedicated to Bruno's teachings, and people say that I explain it in a way that's really helpful and they feel the healing stream so strong during the community hours I lead. And we've even had, I think we're up to 8 healings happen during community hours that I lead. So, and I just want to make it clear to people that, yes, I'm very devoted to this path. And yes, I've made a lot of progress. And I'm absolutely not a master, not a guru, nothing like that. I struggle almost every day with something. And I'm absolutely just a learner on this path. And, we have this tendency, I know I have this tendency when someone, talks about spiritual things and maybe is able to express them well, to think, oh my gosh, that person's so amazing, so enlightened, so spiritual. And I just want to be really clear that anyone who knows me personally, and will tell you, I'm just a guy. I may be very devoted to Bruno in this path, and I'm still just very much a learner and still very much growing, and still feel like there's quite a bit to heal inside me. So, and with that comes, please don't take anything I say as true. Bruno himself said that, that not to believe it just because Groening said it. That's the old paradigm for learning. And that's the old paradigm for spirituality. And Bruno really was adamant that we listen deeply inside ourselves and that we find out for ourselves what's true. So if you feel I'm misrepresenting something Bruno said, or you disagree with something that I said, or by all means, please bring it up. Maybe not in the middle of a live gathering, but please post it. Post questions, concerns under any of these live videos or any of the videos here on YouTube, and yeah. And, ultimately, Bruno talked about, we need Bruno Groening until we don't. He said that human beings aren't able to directly receive the current, that they need someone who can mediate, or I believe the word he used was sort of step it down a little bit, because humanity has moved so far away from God. But he also said that he wants the friends to be able to stand on their own 2 feet and to receive the current directly. So, even Bruno Groening is only here to help us until we don't need help anymore. He's here to get us to the point where we don't need Bruno Groening. And, if that's true for someone who I consider to be one of the greatest masters who's ever walked this earth, how much more so is for like an ordinary guy like me? Like, I'm just here to help out in the little ways I can. So thanks so much, and hope to see and feel you all very soon. Take care. Much love. The last thing I want to say is, Bruno spoke of this life as a school. And so we're all in this school learning. And that definitely includes me. And, Bruno Groening of himself said, I'm busy convincing myself further of the truth. He said, I am convinced of the truth, and I'm busy convincing myself further. So even our dear friend Bruno Groening was still growing. And so how much more is that true of each one of us or any community leader, not just me? We're all students in the school of life. And even our very humble dear friend Bruno, um, in some sense, was still learning and growing by his own admission. So I hope that clarifies things. And questions, comments, feedback, welcome. Take care. Much love.